Okay, so I showed you how to do the line drawing. Now I'm going to go through and try to erase as much as I can. The white pencil won't erase everything, but it'll erase enough because we're going to shade enough. Now this is called the Grisaille method. We're going to do shades of gray. And then we're going to layer color on top of that. And on this particular video, we're going to work on the shading part. Just right now, you need to erase everything that shouldn't be there, like my fourth lines, all my guidelines, all my ticking marks. I need to try to erase all those. And some of them may not disappear, but we're going to make them look like they were meant to be there. Okay? Now, I'm going to put my picture right here. Now, if you look at this, it's darker right here. So that means we're not going to bear down with our pencil. But over here, we're going to bear down more. So I'm going to probably just shade one fruit for you, so you can just get the idea of what to do. So over here, I'm going to barely touch the paper. I'm doing this shadow right here. I just love when you shade right up against the line. It just makes that line disappear and makes it become an edge. So this is the shadow. And that means we want more black showing through the white. All right, so then now it's going to get brighter. So I'm going to bear down a little more with my pencil. I might move my hand up a little bit so that I'll have more control of it and be able to press down a little bit more. See how I'm doing short little strokes, like little ovals? Then I'm going to keep getting brighter by pressing down a little harder. And then it just keeps getting brighter and brighter. And I'm going to have to go back over it and make it brighter to layer it. Right now I'm trying to just block in shades, work in layers. Then it gets a little darker over here, so I'm not going to bear down too much. I'm trying to make it where y'all can see the picture and this. Short little strokes, little circles. You want a sharp, sharp edge. Make sure you always keep it sharpened, your pencil sharpener, because it makes it nicer shading. I like to use the side of my pencil so I don't have to sharpen it too much. Now, it almost looks like I'm putting a white line in there, which I'm not. Well, I am, but I'm going to brighten it right up next to it so that that line disappears. Okay. Now, same thing over here. There's a kind of a shadow around here. So I'm going to draw just a light outline. Then I'm going to start shading in, well, not shading, brightening right about here. So you can see the edge. And then it starts getting darker over here. So I'm taking the pressure off the pencil. I'll probably move my hand up. Like, if I want more control over it, I hold it closer to the point. If I want less control over it and want it to be where I'm not bearing down as much, I move my hand back towards the end of it, end of the pencil. All right, some of this stuff, now I can go in and make my shadows darker with my eraser so that I can see more of the black through it. All right, so now you see I've got, let me turn this way. So I've got the basic shape or form of this. Now I want you to see how I'm going to do the cast shadow. So the cast shadow is right about here. All right, and the way I'm going to do that is leave it black, but then I got to make sure that I shade, not shade, but color, block in the lighter values around it. I need to sharpen my pencil again. There's actually going to be a cast shadow from the stem too that I need to leave. So a lot of the highlights and shades are going to be put in. And eventually we're going to color right over this with color. And it just looks really cool on the black paper. All right, there's going to be a wrinkle coming in through here. And if you'll notice, I'm holding my pencil way back here, so I won't put too much pressure on it. Okay, and you see how I have the cast shadow of the stem? And then there's a cast shadow under this piece of fruit back here. So for me to leave that, well, that's not right. Some of this color that you see right here, I'm going to put in a little bit of shade right there, or block in a little bit of white, but that's going to really show up when we do this color on top of it. Okay, so I had said that I would do one piece of fruit, and that's my piece of fruit, but I'm going to go finish shading around the cast shadow back here up to the table line. And I'm going to finish this piece of artwork, or at least this piece of fruit, and I'll come back and show you how to do color on top of it. I like to go back over it the opposite way just to give it a little more solidness. And then you want to go through and sharpen up anything. Notice that I don't want any lines showing. So clean up what you can with your eraser. And so you can see where I have my pear and my pear. All right. Then I'm going to try to finish this out, and then I'll come back out and do color for you.